Hey, what's going on? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. Just waiting on Lucas to pop on here.
Okay, cool.
So
How's
how
your
you
weekend
been?
going?
It's going good. It's going really good. I actually felt a little bit under the weather yesterday though, but
Oh
I think I'm
no.
bouncing back. I'm bouncing back today. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah. How's your weekend been?
So far so good. I'm just gonna go out and enjoy the city. It's not too cold out today, so it's a good day to go
Heck
out
yeah,
and walk around.
heck yeah. So where are you at?
I'm in Boston.
In Boston. Heck yeah. I have not been to Boston.
It's a
I
cool
have not
city.
been
I'm
out
hoping you
there
guys can
yet.
come out here sometime.
Yeah, that'll be
Boston's
great.
cool. Boston threw me off with the crosswalks. You can walk in like across,
Yo,
like diagonal. What up?
Hello.
How's it going? Lucas here.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
yeah. Thanks
Yeah.
for having us.
What were you saying about the crosswalks? I'm sorry.
You can walk diagonally across in some
Oh,
spots in
yes.
Boston. That was a whole new thing for me when I went there.
Yeah.
Strange.
Hell
People
yeah.
make up their rules too.
Yeah.
And you guys are in Ohio, right?
We are, yeah, right in the heart of Ohio.
I'm actually originally from Michigan, so don't hate
Oh,
me.
really?
Uh-oh.
I know there's that rivalry between
Yeah,
Ohio
Yeah.
you had
State
a
and
good
Michigan.
weekend. The
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Rebels
You
had a
guys,
good weekend.
I finally got it.
Yeah, they got us.
You guys do
Darn.
fantasy football?
I
uh,
do. This year I did.
did you do it this year?
Yeah, we were
Oh,
at
dude.
rehearsal. We were at band rehearsal, and half my team got auto drafted because the draft was set for music. So music was the precedent. But I'm doing okay. I'm blowing up
Nice.
some guys that think they're gonna win. I guess.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
How about you? You do any fantasy football?
Me, no, but I know a lot of people who do it.
Hmm.
I don't think I know enough about football to actually win at it. So
Dude,
It's
I did
mostly
it.
luck.
I did it one year, and I think I drank too much during my draft, and
There you go.
oh no.
I had like the worst. I don't think I won one single game in it,
That
and it
sounds
was
like a
like
Taylor.
$100 buy-in, dude.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah,
That's
that was
tough.
not fun.
I just do the free
Man.
leagues because I'm bad at sports betting. So I just do the free leagues. Hilarious.
Nice.
It would be funny though if you drank a lot and the opposite happened, like you
And
actually
then
won
actually did
everything.
well. I'm just gonna drink all the time now.
Yeah, there you go. Rock and roll.
Well, speaking of rock and roll, it seems like you guys were very busy during the pandemic writing music.
Yeah, we didn't let up at all.
Nope. Taylor
Lucas.
and I had a motto. Yeah, we kept sending each other stuff every day. There's like 3, 4 songs a week, I think, at some points coming at each other. And man, it was wild. We just attacked it. The motto was strike while the iron's hot. And if you have a creative spell, just write. And I would send him half done lyrics and he would finish them and they were perfect and vice versa. Songs just, we hit this collab where we just couldn't stop. And we're still kind of doing it to this day, still writing in our free time when we can.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Whenever we
Staying
get free time.
prolific.
Yeah, I think
Taylor's the songwriter, really.
we ended up tracking out. I mean, hell, we probably demoed out over 60 songs by now,
Oh wow.
probably 60 or 70 songs. Oh,
That's
we
incredible.
just started.
Taylor gets the bug and can't stop. He just keeps sending me riffs and riffs and riffs, and like they're just backed up in my phone right now. I gotta start attacking some of them.
That's like 6 albums worth.
Yeah,
Probably.
I know. That's what we finished up. We finished album one, and we're like, dude, like, you want to just go ahead and record the second one now? We just go ahead and record 2 more. What do you want to do?
Why not? By
We
the
did.
time
It was just
live
stuff
music
we wanted.
fully comes back, you guys will have a long set.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we've been writing with some people too. We're getting ready to write with Stephen Perkins a little bit. He's the guy that signed us,
Oh,
drummer
great.
for Jane's Addiction. And we're writing maybe a little with him. And then we've written with some guys out of Nashville, Zach Maloney. So we're just always writing, always trying to expand our sound. And, I think that's what keeps us going as a band right now, is we really like just writing music and playing. So a lot of the noise around it is one thing, but like that's where it all started. And I think that's why we just keep doing it, is because we love making music so much and being creative.
Absolutely. And how did you guys get connected with Stephen Perkins?
It was a team thing. It was our manager, Tim, and FM Music Management. You know, we got hooked up with Tim. I've known Tim for like 12 years. I met him at a bar in Marysville, and we just hit it off, started talking. And I've always sent him music, sent him different things, projects I'm in. And then finally, Taylor wrote a song called Body, and we demoed it, and I sent it to him, and he said, dude, call me. And basically based off Tim and his connections with FM, we got linked up with Perkins, and he had been looking for a band, and he liked our Midwest swag, if you will. My words, not his, but yeah, he liked the grittiness of it, the angst of it, and that's how that kind of all got connected.
Oh, that's exciting. And so the new single, Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em, that's like a really fun, high energy song, but it's also, you know, about corruption, I guess, you know, everything that's wrong in our society.
Yes.
Yeah, in the whole world. You know?
And I like the bit that includes Richard Nixon. That's like the perfect way to start out that song.
Yeah, we were messing around with Jacob in the studio. Oh, go ahead, Taylor.
No, go ahead, dude.
Oh yeah, we were messing around. I remember I wrote that one in the right when the pandemic really started happening, and President Trump was happening, and it was just, doesn't matter who's in there really. I've just felt like the common person's kind of in a tough spot, and there was a lot of angst with that. And you know, we were quarantined, you couldn't work, you couldn't do anything, and we were in the middle of this writing thing, and I was angsty and pissed off, and I sent it to T, and he loved it, and we started building it together, and I think it really turned out well, all the way down to the Nixon thing that you mentioned was a production call with Jacob Mooney, who we recorded it with, Mooney Recordings in basically Columbus. And we started cutting little bits up and throwing it together, and we thought it added to the song, kind of just the cherry on the top.
Exactly. And the lyric video is pretty awesome too.
When we got that lyric video, we were like, holy shit, like this is really cool. That was just another part of the team out in UK. They had an artist out there that was working on that, and they sent it over, and we're just like, I don't think Lucas or I or anyone in the band for that matter had anything to even criticize about it. We're like, this is badass.
Yeah, it was dope, and it really brings out that era, and I think it adds an artistic flair to the words that kind of goes along with it. I love the imagery, and yeah, Perkins Palace Records really knocked that out of the park. I think they were working in collab with some people at Last Man, and it really worked out for us. So
yeah, definitely brought the song to life
in a whole different way. Actually, kind of brought it to life.
Yeah. Taylor, is that you who kind of does the solo?
That's actually Casey Lane. He's the other guitar player in the band. And yeah, he knocks that one out of the park.
Those two have been in bands for years too. So when they play guitar, man, it's great.
Oh yeah, the guitar playing on it's really awesome. I'm a huge sucker for guitar riffs and guitar solos.
Well, you got to give it to Luke. Lucas actually wrote that song from the ground up. So those riffs were on him, man.
No,
Lucas is actually
a little bit of it. Casey, y'all took it and ran with it, especially that solo. And yeah, I kind of pretend to play guitar. I used to, but once I started singing, my focus shifted. And once you get in a band with guys like Taylor and Casey too, you're kind of like, it's easy to set down the guitar and just focus on my department because those dudes rip. Like I said, they've been playing together in their old band Coy Hill for years, so the chemistry is just insane. That's one of the ways we lucked out, kind of putting the band together. Started as different Columbus groups who had all played shows together and knew each other, and we kind of picked little pieces up, and it's all kind of aligned and worked really well for us.
Oh, nice. So that must be, extra fun working together since you guys kind of already known each other.
Yeah, we've all actually played shows together and everything before too. So when we got together, we're like, holy shit! Like we always wanted to play with you. We wanted to play with you, and it's just everyone was just super stoked about it. So
Yeah, Taylor was the
right
first one
away.
I called. I wanted to be a singer and not play as much guitar, and first person I called was Taylor. So I think it's been slowly brewing over the years.
Wow, first on the call list.
Yeah. Look at us now,
Jason Momoa. Yeah, look at us now.
That's awesome. And with Christmas coming up, I wanted to ask if you guys ever did a rock version of a Christmas song, what song would you choose?
Ooh,
or are you a person who hates Christmas music?
I don't like Christmas very much for personal reasons, but
Okay.
Taylor loves it, so I got to put on a happy face.
I love Christmas.
But Christmas song. What do you think, Taylor?
I don't know, man. I remember my dad showed me a really cool version of that Grinch song that someone rocked up. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking classics, like "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas."
Was it Small Town Titans?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, that version was so cool, man. I was so stoked when he showed me that. So I think I would probably pick that one and do something different with it. They went super, super, super heavy with it. But
maybe we should write our own. Really, people have been asking us to do it. Maybe we should just kind of spin one of them off, the Grinch style. I never even thought about it from that perspective. That's crazy.
Yeah. Small Town Titans is so.
Someone has to take over Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Oh God, yes, please. I mean, big ups to her. Fantastic singer, great song, but. Man, can you imagine the royalties? I wonder what she's making per year on that thing every year.
I feel like she's set for life just from that one song.
Yeah, she is. And think of all the commercials and everything it's on too.
Yeah.
It's just.
We should dig and see who owns the publishing and all that stuff on it. I bet you can just live off that. Crazy.
Well, I saw you guys are planning some live shows for next year. Is that going to be kind of throughout the country? Is that your hopes?
There's a lot in the works right now. I mean, nothing's signed, sealed, and delivered yet, so we can't really talk too much about it. We do have an AEIR the band beer that we're getting ready to launch, and we're getting ready to announce a show in our hometown at our secret location where we practice. We've thrown a couple DIY shows there. We pack it up and just have kind of a party there. So I think we're going to do maybe one of those. And then in late January, we're going to LA to hang out with Stephen Perkins, play with his band Think. They're a Pink Floyd cover band. They're like a kind of like what we are, an amalgamation of, actually all of them are more famous, but they're all put together kind of a super group. And we're going to play a show out there with him, travel out there and spend probably a week. So he's going to take us around to some spots and maybe get some good pictures, maybe do a video. Just depends. We'll see. I'm probably saying too much already.
There's a lot of cool things in the works, and I was going to tell you to stop talking.
Yeah.
Did he say too much?
No, it's all right. No, that's really something fun that we're all looking forward to as a band. Is that whole trip out there and we'll get to meet some really cool people out there, and shake hands with other people in the music industry that we've always wanted to shake hands with. So let's get to go hang out.
Yep.
Hey, so things are looking to be a really exciting 2022 for you guys.
Yeah,
it's shaping up to. Yes.
Nice. And kind of going back to live music, what would you say is like the most memorable concert you ever attended as a fan?
As a fan?
Yeah.
Oof.
Man, probably mine was, I actually saw, and I think they're kind of out by you, J. Roddy Walston. J. Roddy Walston, The Business. I saw them at Newport. It's been 5 or 6 years ago. But
I was at that show.
They had just the whole crowd was just a sea of people, and everyone was just swaying with it.
Oh, wow.
They were doing one song in particular. And
was that when they came out with Heavy Bells? Was that around Heavy Bells?
Yeah. Essential Tremors album, I think, is what it was. But it was super. That show was. I was just like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Oh wow! And that was in Newport, Rhode Island.
I know.
No,
Newport Music
that was
Hall.
at Newport
Columbus,
Music
Ohio.
Hall in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's the longest run. No, that's never mind. No, yeah, isn't Newport? Isn't that one of the longest running rock and roll venues in the country?
I think so. I think you're right.
It's gone by several different names. I would have to say same venue, man. Honestly, and I think Nothing But Thieves and Taylor was at that show too.
Mm-hmm.
We seemed to go to the same shows accidentally, and then we were like, "Hey!" And then, but yeah, it was Nothing But Thieves, and afterwards, it was with Grandson. I believe that was the show.
Yeah, it was Grandson.
I
Yep,
met
for
Grandson and Connor Mason out back afterwards. We rushed out real quick, and I knew the band spills out into the back, and got a picture with Connor. Got a picture with the lead singer for Grandson. Love Nothing But Thieves, and he's been one of my inspirations. Connor Mason has. The whole band really likes Nothing But Thieves, and he's been one of my inspirations, and it's great to meet him. Other than that, some of the stuff I went to with my dad when I was young, I saw Yes and Genesis. Those really stick out as crazy things in my mind. And then maybe Jack White at Bonnaroo in 2018. He headlined Sunday night, and it was intense. I'd say
those are some killer concerts.
Yeah, you gotta. I can't pick one ever.
So. I know, it's hard.
Yeah.
No, those are good ones.
Yeah, what's yours?
Oh, good question. Oh, well, let's see here. For like a newer band, have you heard of the Struts?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
The lead singer Luke, he's just full of energy.
He's got like such a good vibe too, like his makeup and everything. He almost
you can't stop watching him because he's just like all over the place.
Dude, it's got to be a Luke thing.
Yeah, it's a Luke thing.
I think so.
Definitely
Yeah.
got to be a Luke thing.
We're a little bit twitchy. We work out as frontmen. Luke Spiller, isn't it? Something like that.
Luke
Taylor,
Spiller.
have you seen the Struts? Someone I know has seen them.
I never saw them live, man.
Maybe it was Colin, but yeah, someone told me they were crazy. And the front man, he's got to work out or something. I got to start running, maybe. I see I see Taylor hitting that cardio. Maybe I need to get on it myself so that I have a little more energy. Yeah, it's a good pick.
A killer show. I saw them probably about 2 months ago here in Boston. But for like a classic rock band, there's two. The Red Hot Chili Peppers, they put on a good show. And like Flea at his age, he's like still jumping around like crazy. It's like,
yep, there's a huge concert, Rock on the Range. It's now called Sonic Temple, but Rock on the Range the year Metallica headline, like 17 or 18. I think Red Hot Chili Peppers played, or maybe it's like the year after. But I saw them live. They put on a great show.
And I saw Def Leppard with a few other classic rock bands, and I was surprised. Like they were pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I did see Queen without Freddie Mercury, but I'm a huge Queen fan, so just
who was singing for them?
Oh, dude, me too. I love Queen.
It was Adam Lambert.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did that.
Is he still doing that with them?
I think so. Yeah.
He's filled in for a couple. He's filled in for a couple bands, hasn't he?
He has. I think so.
Yeah, Queen's dope.
Brian May was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My dad really turned me on to their earlier music too, because I had only heard all the stuff that everybody's heard, all of the like radio rock anthem hits and some of the more theatrical pieces and stuff. And my dad gave me a couple of their earlier records, and they
were heavier.
They were like a crazy rock band. Obviously, they grow, and every band does, and they change in sound. And we all love Queen, but man, that early stuff ripped. I was like, damn. What?
Oh, that's why I get mad when people just assume Queen is just "We Will Rock You" or Bohemian Rhapsody. Right. It's like, listen to the earlier stuff.
There's so much more to them. There's so much more in depth than that.
Yeah. Because I know Freddie was influenced by Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin. So
I was just listening to Robert Plant's isolated vocals the other night and hating myself. I think I texted some of the guys. I know I was texting my dad. And his isolated vocals, oof, man, that's crazy. And it was like in the late 60s. Oof.
It's weird to think that voice comes from that guy. Just-
Yeah,
I know.
it's the curly hair. It gives you a little bit extra power.
Yeah. Do people tell you you kind of look like a young Robert Plant?
I get that sometimes, and I prefer that. Other people say Roger Daughtry from.
Oh, yeah, that was the other person I was thinking of.
Yeah, and then the ones I don't like when they say Kenny G or Weird Al. No disrespect to either of those guys, but I feel like they're not as much of a sex symbol. So
Yeah,
it's
they're
a
not like
little-
rock gods.
yeah, I'll take Plant and Daughtry all day.
Yeah.
Put it that
Oh,
way. Taylor gets Jason Momoa, so that's not bad either. Aquaman.
I
No.
was thinking
I think he hates it, but I think it
I was thinking
think it
Eddie
works for
Vedder, like a young
him.
Eddie
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, now you're hitting the sweet spot on me.
Yeah.
from like
I'm a huge Pearl
he
Jam
did that
fan.
Hunger Strike video.
Mhm.
Taylor loves Pearl Jam, man. We watched that Pearl Jam 20 documentary, and
I've watched it like 1,000 times.
yeah, that's sweet. She said Eddie Vedder, dude. That's,
Mhm.
that probably just made your whole week.
I know.
I'm glad you didn't hate me for saying that.
No, I love it.
Because you
That's
never know
great.
like how someone's gonna react if you say they look like someone. It's like I hope they take it as a compliment.
Oh, I always
Right?
take it in stride, even though I hate when they say Kenny G. Do I look like I play saxophone? Come on, man. Get out of here.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, guys, I really appreciate the time chatting, and I'm really excited for you guys, and hopefully see you in Boston sometime.
Yeah. Make sure you keep up with us. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, follow us
Absolutely.
at air_official or check us out. Air.band has all of our links. So
Yeah,
thank you
Awesome.
so much for having us.